Hey guys, Big 195 here with the Hauntober Tour Review 2019 edition. No mic this time. I messed up in the last video. I was moving around too much. I had to re-record this whole review. So luckily that review didn't come out because this is the re-record of that review and it's a big mess. But anyways, I went to Legends of Fear in Shelton, Connecticut tonight, and it's one of the best haunts I've been to in Connecticut by far this year. The scenery by itself was extremely detailed. In fact, every bit of scene in this haunt, every scene was like it had the paint was it was not chipping away certain spots. It was perfect. Like the witch scene looked like actually a witch cauldron area. Like had a cabin where witches are. It had I can't describe the scenery alone. It's just that good in scenery. It's extremely detailed. I think they really hit every scene right when they did it, because the characters, what they did at this one, the characters are cool because they had two sides to each scene. They had one side where someone would be directing the scene, like say Zed Witch would be telling this person about why'd you come down to my swamp, blah blah blah, now I'm gonna come get you. And you have the witch on the right over here, right, left, you get the point I'm trying to say here. She's acting out something while she's directing it. So it's like you got a director to the left or right, and then the actor on the right or left. It's pretty cool how they did that, because one person's directing the scene from up top or down below, talking through a mic system and intercom, and they're just interacting with it. It's really cool how they did that. And what they did with the hayride with this place is pretty cool, is that you're actually in an in-cage hayride. It's not a hayride you sit down and you can look over the side. No, you're in a cage. They cage you in. And you have a big open door there that you can get out if you need to get out. But it's a big cage around you. I think it's like a horse cage or a cow cage or something like that for livestock. So I guess the patrons are the livestock. Weird. But pretty cool though. Now the scenes, there are some negative space, but I'm not hating it. The negative space in this haunt is pretty cool because they fill it with things. They fill it with sound effects. They fill it with pyrotechnics. The pyrotechnics, they had flamethrowers. They had explosions, they had air cannons, they had everything you could think of in this place. It was really cool because when you're going down to the swamp area, you have all the swamp people like groaning and moaning, doing their boos, ahs, and rahs, which you know how much I hate that. But I didn't hate it here because it led to something. As soon as they finish off that scene, they go down the dip until it goes. You had the swamp and it goes right to the next scene. You have the people interacting with you. They're interacting with you, acting like they didn't exist. And it makes it so that that tension, that anxiety just built up from that negative zone to the high spot they're leading to. So it's like a stock market, I guess. They went like this over and over the scenes. They got you down low, got high, go back and forth, back and forth. Really good hayride. It's one of the best hayrides I've been to all year. All this year, basically. Actually, by far, best hayride I've been to throughout the years I've gone to haunts. It's really good. The walkthrough itself is about 45 minutes. It is long. All right, when they say they're going to get you walking and they get you on a hike, well, I tell you what, I was out of breath by the time I was done. That thing was crazy. A lot of areas with different scenes. They had a full house. I mean, not like full house like Danny Tanner and Michelle and Ashley Olsen. No, a full house you walk into, and it was pretty cool because you can walk right into it and it's built right into the woods. And it had, the scenes were perfect. The actors were interacting with everybody. They were talking to the patrons. They actually didn't use their boos, ahs, and rahs and screams. And then they had an actual church. A church that was left abandoned in the woods that they reconstructed to work into the haunt. I've never seen this before. And it's an actual church. It's been sitting there for years. They just took it and there it is, part of the haunt. The scene as a walkthrough blew me out of the water. They got me a couple of times. I did scream a couple of times, but hey, whatever. I thought it was good. And then the in-between part between the haunt and the walkthrough, they have like fire pits. They have food you can eat. They have actors walking through. They basically treat you like family when you go there. They keep you warm. They make sure you're okay. And then there you go. That was literally what it was. It was a family feel, like a family affair going into this place. And I thought it was one of the best haunts I've been to this year. If I had to give this place a rating, I say this place should get a straight 5 out of 5. And that's the first 5 out of 5 I've given this year. And it actually, no. Trail of Terror. Yeah. I think that was a 5 out of 5 too. Question mark. Anyways, so those two right there are probably my favorites this year so far, and they're both in Connecticut. And if you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, thumbs up. If you don't like the video, thumbs down. I understand. Otherwise, become a prop with the haunt. If you like it, then tell me down in the comments down below what you want to see, places I should have gone to, things I should have said in the haunt if you notice certain things. And look out for the podcast that comes after this Hauntober Tour Reviews 2019 edition. It's on What's Been Happening. You can catch me anywhere on iTunes, Stitcher, anywhere podcasts can be found. All right? Look out for the next haunts that are coming out. Look forward to it, and happy hauntings.